All right, so this whole DRM thing is still going wow on the internet. Gamers are still mad, flipping out at Sony, but Sony apparently has said something. So I'm going to check out this article here on GameSpot, and I'm also going to show you a chart that I came across that I saw another channel sharing. Now, PlayStation user reports new online license checks, but Sony quells concerns. A new quirk has begun affecting PlayStation 4 and 5 owners with digital game purchases. It appears the system's latest updates have introduced a 30-day online license check for digital games, leaving those who have extended internet outages without access to certain games. However, Sony has clarified exactly how it works, and it seems like most players have nothing to worry about. Several users, including the Game Accessibility Twitter account Does It Play, have reported that all new PlayStation Store purchases, those made before March 26, appear to be unaffected. Feature a 30-day timer that shows when you will need to connect to the internet again before losing access. This timer doesn't appear to be visible on the PS5, but according to Does It Play, it is still being tracked in the background. Now, while unlikely to be a tangible issue for most players, there are definitely use cases that could see a PS4 or PS5 disconnected from the internet or extended periods of time. According to a statement Does It Play gave to Kotaku, the license checks may have been introduced to combat refund scams, but were designed to convert into unlimited license afterwards. Now, I did hear that what was going on is that people were scamming the system. They were buying a game, disconnecting from the internet, getting a refund, and then reconnecting to the internet, and that somehow, in that process, allowed them to keep the game. Okay, so they got it for free. So that's the reason why they're saying that they implemented it. That appears to be the case, with an SIE spokesperson telling GameSpot the following, quote, players can continue to access and play their purchased games as usual. A one-time online check is required to confirm the game's license, after which no further check-ins are required. At least one major gaming company has wasted no time in chiming in. However, retailer GameStop published its own statement on the situation, emphasizing that this problem will not happen if you purchase physical games. Yes, GameStop wants you to come up in there and get them physical games. But it's true. Game DRM has been a contentious issue for years, particularly with the launch of the Xbox One back in 2013. Yeah, so here's the chart. See the chart? Okay, so normally you would get that permanent license. Still don't get permanent ownership, which is what we all want. But before March 26, you got a permanent license. Now, because of mess around with that whole 14-day, there's like a 14-day thing with the refund or something like that. And so, this whole thing is, we're going to check it. Okay. And after we check it, as long as you ain't done no refund shenanigans, you'll get the permanent license. So you can see how it's working. The graph is pretty clear. Someone made this. I don't know who made this, but I've noticed this in my feed a few times. So there you go. It's not as bad as what many people thought. For me, it wasn't an issue because I'm always online anyway. Like, it just doesn't matter. My PS5 controls everything on my TV. I watch everything through my apps on my PS5. So it's always connected. That's how it is. So, but for other people that aren't doing things like I do it, I get it. That could be an issue. So there's a weird thing though. It's like if you buy a game and then, God forbid, you run into some type of issues, financially or grid problems or whatever. I know there's been some weather issues where people didn't have power for a while, you know. So that could cause an issue, but maybe in those circumstances, you know, you could contact Sony and, you know, maybe they would take care of that for you, you know. Let them know the situation. I'm sure they could check into it themselves and see, yep, your area is out of power. But yeah, so there you go, folks. They've officially responded to GameSpot. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you all think about the situation. Are you still mad? Are you okay? Are you cool? Let me know. 10 million subscribers.